Some books were never meant to be found. Why was one man allowed to walk with angels, see the secrets of heaven, and live to tell the tale, only for his story to vanish? For thousands of years, you're about to uncover a book that was erased, banned, buried. This is the Book of Enoch, and what it reveals could change how you see the world forever. What happens when the Watchers stop watching? Long ago, before the flood, before kings and empires, there were angels sent to earth, not to rule, but to watch. They were called the Watchers. But desire is a dangerous thing. They looked upon the daughters of men, and desire grew in their hearts. 200 angels, led by a mighty one named Semyaza, made a pact on Mount Hermon. Let us descend and take them as wives, they swore. They came down in fire and glory, but they did not watch. They touched, they taught, they took, and from their union came the Nephilim, giant beings born from sin, and the world would never be the same. If angels sinned, what was born from that sin? The Nephilim were gods to some, monsters to others. They crushed cities, they devoured beasts, they devoured man. They began to sin against birds, beasts, and to devour one another's flesh. Enoch 7:5. The Watchers had lost control, and heaven looked down in wrath. Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, the archangels were sent. They descended with a command: destroy the giants, chain the Watchers, cleanse the earth. And one man was chosen to witness it all. His name was Enoch. What if one man was allowed to see heaven and return? Enoch walked with God, and then he was taken. He rose through the heavens. 7 layers deep, he saw stars that moved like wheels, angels of fire, realms of paradise, and realms of punishment. He stood before the throne of glory and was shown the future of the earth: flood, judgment, redemption. He was told, write what you have seen and return. He obeyed. He became the scribe of the stars. If this story stirs something within you, don't let it be forgotten. Like, share, follow, subscribe for Voices from History to help us to continue and push the algorithm. The Book of Enoch was hidden, but now it speaks again. Can time be measured by heaven? The angels showed Enoch the heavenly calendar. 364 days, perfect order, perfect harmony. Each movement of the sun and moon was guided by angels, but mankind had lost the rhythm. The Watchers had corrupted even time. Enoch was shown how to fix it, to walk in the cycle of light, to follow the true calendar of the Creator. But judgment was still coming. The earth had grown too dark. When angels fall, where do they go? God commanded, bind the Watchers. Raphael bound Azazel, casting him into a dark desert pit. Michael seized Semyaza and buried him in eternal darkness. The rest were chained beneath the mountains until the final judgment. Their monstrous children, the Nephilim, turned on each other and perished in blood and fire. But mankind was still broken, and Enoch still had one final message. If even angels were judged, what hope is there for man? The Lord looked upon the earth and said, every thought of man's heart is evil. A flood was coming, but Enoch was told to warn his great-grandson, Noah, for the heavens will open, build an ark, and the deep will rise. And then Enoch vanished, and Enoch walked with God and was not, for God took him. This isn't just ancient myth, it's a message for the present. If this story moved you, share it, follow, be the messenger, because this warning may not be for yesterday, it may be for now. If a man walks into heaven, can he ever return? Some say Enoch became more than man. They say he became Metatron, the voice that whispers beside the throne. They say he holds the book of life, that he will return at the end of days to witness the final judgment. He didn't die, he was taken, changed, and now his words rise from the dust to warn us, because what he saw is still unfolding right now. You have heard the secrets, the fall of angels, the rise of giants, the judgment of man, and the one who saw it all and never died. The Book of Enoch is no longer silent. If this story found its way to you, don't let it fade. Like, share, subscribe to Voices from History, because the angels fell, the giants rose, and one man still walks with God.